So I was going to take you through the whole construction of a web page, but that would take too much time. So instead I'm going to show you an already built web page, and we'll just look at how it's constructed. So here we have, so a web page is basically a text file that has certain commands in it which a browser uses to display your web pages. So here I have my text file sitting there on the desktop. I've already opened it in a text editor, so here you see part of it. All I have to do is double click this. It opens in a browser. And here you have Malcolm's awesome web page that has almost everything. Okay, so we'll just go through the parts of this web page and explore how those things are constructed, so that in your lab you can add the necessary things into this web page, into your web page. So this is not going to be a substitute for the lab instructions. This is simply an explanation so that you can understand how certain things work. Okay, so in my text editor here, we have the actual text commands that control the web page. Every web page starts with HTML, and this is like greater than sign, HTML, and a less than sign. And then the rest of the web page is in here. These three dots are hiding a lot of stuff. And then at the end of the file there should be another tag, less than sign, slash, HTML, greater than sign. We can look inside there, and we see that there's a couple different parts. Okay, there's a head, actually it's called a header, and there's a body. The header does not contain the web page content, but it contains things that explain to the browser how you want your web page displayed. The body contains all the content of the web page. So everything that you see here displayed on the web page is part of the body. Okay, inside the header there are other things. In this case, there's a title. This title is not this thing here that displays in the web page. If you look at the title, here it says Malcolm's Awesome CS8 web page. That's not here anywhere. The browser, however, will display the title up here in the title bar, or if you use a tabbed browser, you'll find that the title is displayed on the tab. Okay, back to our web page. The web page has, okay, so this header has only a title. You will have some other things as explained in the class instructions. And meanwhile, the body has all the content. Okay, so there's a lot of things in here. Those dots are hiding a lot. So let's just go through what's in here. Okay, first of all, there's this thing here. This is called a heading, which is different from a header. A heading is actually part of the content. And a heading is indicated by an H1 tag. If we expand that, see what's in here. We see all this content, Malcolm's awesome web page that has almost everything. And we see a number of tags that control the display of the text. You put U tag and slash U tag around something to make it underscore, the R tag to break to another line, and a few other tags that we may or may not get around to explaining those, but they're kind of obvious. Okay. Okay, so to go to okay, so one of your most important commonly used tags is the P tag. The P tag stands for paragraph. The paragraph, you start it always with a P tag and you end with a /P. Okay, and if you look at this paragraph, notice there's a paragraph, has nothing fancy in this paragraph except for, well, okay, so there's 4 lines in this paragraph. However, if you look in the browser, notice what happens. As it displays the web page, it puts all the lines together so that all the 4 lines appear to be only 2 lines in the browser. Essentially, this is because spacing and line separation that occurs in the text file is not carried forward into the browser.